Well, it's been a while. Been lacking on these updates. But I do a quick little one here. I've had a few new additions to the tank here, which it's before my last video of showing you guys that I've got this Duncan here that's wasn't open up, and now it's opened up, and it's got a couple of new heads. Let's see if we can make this a little bit better view. Okay, so if you look underneath there, it's kind of hard to see, but it's already sprouting two heads off the bottom there. And this candy cane here, which I'm a little disappointed because the one head's opened up nice, the other one was just about the same size, and now I've figured out what happened to my previous candy cane, which if you look up here, I've got this long spiny sea urchin, and this guy has been eating my corals. He's the one that's been munching on that mushroom there, and the mushroom leather coral there, and yesterday I noticed there was a big chunk missing out of the candy cane, and he was on top of it. And I had also purchased a Jedi mind trick Montipora that I had attached over here, and in 2 days he completely devoured that thing. So now I am looking to get rid of this guy because, like I said, I can't have him in here eating up everything that I put in here. You know, it's kind of pretty expensive meals that he's having, so I like to get rid of him. And I've just added these two, which are kind of camera shy, which actually they didn't even come out for about 2 days, and I was a little worried that something was wrong. But here lately, they've been out swimming around and looking quite happy. There are the fire gobies. Quite a beautiful fish, really pretty. So there's two of those. You have to be careful with adding those because they're jumpers, and they could potentially jump out of the tank, which I'm hoping doesn't happen in the near future here, because after I got these, I went online at Bulk Reef Supply and purchased one of the screen tops for this. So hopefully they'll stay in until I get the screen top in, because I've already lost one fish, which was one of my clowns jumped out a while back, which was really disappointing. But yeah, everything's doing quite well. I've also added another acro there, since they all seem to be pretty happy in here. I'm trying something new with my my maintenance schedule, which I keep doing my tests and stuff, and my nitrates are at 0 and my phosphates are really low, and so I don't really want to keep doing water changes so I can get my nitrates up a little bit. So for now, I'm dosing the Red Sea energy for A and B for feeding, and get a little bit of nutrients, keep some nutrients in my system. And I'm dosing the Red Sea colors to kind of make sure that I keep some elements that are naturally in the water in this system, because I don't because I'm not really sure on how depleted they are, but I am dosing one meal like twice a week, which everything seems to be, and it seems to be working out. I've been doing this for about the past month or so, and so far I haven't seen any signs of, you know, any problems or anything. Everything seems to be growing rather nicely, and only problem I'm having is, like I said, with that sea urchin. I've also just today down in my sump, which gotta do some cleaning. Um, I recently had to purchase another heater because I've got this one in the center. It's connected to this manifold. This what is it? A high door, I believe. A Floydville. I'm not sure. One of the two. And it's a 300-watt heater, but it doesn't seem to be keeping up with my system. So I've always had this heater down here, which I just haven't taken it out, but it's not hooked up at the moment. It pretty much died on me, and so I bought another little cheap heater and added to the tank. I do have another backup just in case, and that kept me back up to around 77. I run this system at 77.5, and things have been going good, but maybe that heater was a little too cheap because I noticed today that my temperature has dropped a little bit, and I'm not sure if it's due to that or the weather has changed quite a bit outside. So it may just be due to the temperature outside that things are, kind of going down. Oh, and also, I had one of the clips that you just stick on to the side that I've been feeding my veggie clip. And so I finally purchased one of these. See how this do. Hopefully it'll work out better. Number one, I don't like having to stick my hand in the tank to get the suction cup off, and every time I want to put something in there. And number two, it would, at times I'll come home and the thing has come off the tank and I have to search around and try to find it. It's under a rock somewhere or something. So hopefully this will work out a little bit better. And also with my last, about, I don't know, week and a half ago, I did took my pumps down, did a thorough cleaning of all my pumps because every so often one of my return pumps will stop, and that's pretty much when I know that it's time to break everything back and give it a vinegar bath and add it back to the tank. But ever since my last one, this PP8 RW pump it does not seem to run, like I can get it started, but on like constant mode, but I've pretty much had it on a pulse, and it will, for some reason, like if the propeller is turned horizontal, it will start. But when the propeller stops and it stops in the vertical position, it won't start back up. So there's an issue with that pump. I'm not too terribly worried about it because I still have an RW4 and RW15 on this side, and a Vertec, what is it, WP40 or MP40, my bad, MP40 on the right side. So there's still, I believe, plenty of flow, And also, I did have only my return only had one return, and so I bought a Y and added that about a week ago, and so I've split the returns on both sides, so that gives me a little more flow than what I had, you know. So I believe that there is plenty of flow in this aquarium. So hopefully, you know, I'll get this problem solved with this pump, and you know, possibly get another, you know, maybe I'll get another MP, the smaller one, MP10 or something, and add to that back wall. I would eventually like to switch over to all of the MPs. I love these pumps. They works great. But only problem is that I spent quite a bit of money on these RWs a while ago, and you know, they're still pretty new. Can't see myself changing them out. I have battery backup for these pumps, so you know, and that was less than a year ago. So for now, I'm just gonna stick with that and eventually upgrade. This is my first chance to do a little upgrading since the one pump has seems to have, you know, has some issues. Yeah, there's one. And look there, there's one of the firefish. It's come back out. I've moved a little bit away from the tank, so you know, it's come out. Yeah, they're pretty, you know, pretty shy and stuff, so they haven't gotten to know me. Most of the other fish, I get close to the tank and they think it's time to eat. But these guys still run and hide. But yeah, so this is my tank update for October 11th, 2016. Thank you guys for watching. Please comment, like, subscribe. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.